The leader who lost touch with Bangladesh. Why it is in news. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina unceremonious exit from the power and the country has sudden and swift. Means many are still trying to comprehend how the Iron Lady is seemingly in complete control until the student movement intensified. What could compel to step down, even leave Bangladesh? Not that her leaving the country has cooled, far from it. Bangladesh has descended into chaos and middle bloodline, driven by a wild urge from vendetta. Miss Hasina party main religious minorities and then border guards, policemen and the border guards have targeted, leaving dozens dead and injured. Not to speak of the huge loss of property, the most worrying exit is the systematic attacks on police station and the looting of weapons by elements believed to religious radicals. How has Indo-Bangladesh relation evolved over time? In India and Bangladesh have a special connection through their culture, language and history. They have shared a close relationship because of their common cultural background and then past events like the partition of India in 1947 and the large-scale separation of the families. India played a significant role in the creation of independent Bangladesh during the 1970 Liberation War and was the first country to acknowledge Bangladesh as a distinct nation. Bangladesh celebrates its Liberation Day on 16 December, known as Vijay Diwas in India. The bond between India and Bangladesh is strengthened by shared sacrifices. The Indian Prime Minister recently described the current state of their relationship as a golden phase. What is the significance of Bangladesh to India? Bangladesh is always important to India for several reasons, including geopolitical, economic, cultural, strategic, environmental concerns. So if we see geopolitical ways that why Bangladesh is important to India, Bangladesh is near India and they share a long land, river and sea border. This is crucial for India's safety and foreign relations. For instance, India requires Bangladesh's help to counter the Chinese string of pearls. Economic wise, we'll see how it is important to India. India and Bangladesh have a strong economic connections, with India being one of the Bangladesh's biggest trade partners. For instance, in 2021-22, their trade worth was around US dollar 18.2 billion. And how it is culturally it is important. India and Bangladesh have a common past, common culture and common legacy. The citizens of both nations have deep cultural and family bonds, and there is a significant Indian community residing in Bangladesh. Strategic wise, in Bangladesh is important to India. Bangladesh sits at the junction of South Asia and Southeast Asia, playing a key role in India's Act East policy, which aims to strengthen relation with Southeast Asian nations. And how environmental concern is making Bangladesh too important to India. Bangladesh and India have a shared rivers and ecosystems, making it vital for both countries to collaborate on issues like water management and flood prevention. For example, joint efforts are necessary for this preservation of the Sundarban Biosphere Reserve. What are the areas of cooperation between India and Bangladesh? The area of cooperation is economic and commercial cooperation. India and Bangladesh are important trade partners in South Asia. Trade between the two countries has grown steadily, with Bangladesh exports tripling to over $1 billion in 2018-2019. Connectivity-related cooperations efforts are being made to restore old rail and connectivity links between India and Bangladesh. In 2021, a railway link between Chilahati in Bangladesh and Haldibar in India was reopened. Increased frequency of passenger trains like Maitri Express and Bandhan Express for better people-to-people contact. Protocol on Inland Water Transit and Trade (PIWTT) signed to facilitate goods and transportation, maintain a navigable waterways. Agartala-Akhaura rail link to connect Agartala in Tripura and Akhaura in Bangladesh, marking the first train from northeastern India to Bangladesh. Regional cooperation on the basis of development partnership. Bangladesh is a major development partner of India, with significant lines of credit extended for infrastructure development since 2010. Capacity building and human resource development. Also, there is a cooperation. India focuses on human resource development in Bangladesh through training programs and scholarships. Cultural cooperation between India and Bangladesh. Indira Gandhi Cultural Center in Dhaka promotes cultural ties through various programs like yoga, dance, language, and music. Defense cooperation between India and Bangladesh. Cooperation includes joint exercises, meeting, dialogues to strengthen defense ties. Countering China's influence, that the India and Bangladesh cooperation making an important role. Efforts to enhance ties with Bangladesh to counter China's influence through various support measures. Cooperation in water sharing. Kushiara Pact shared water resources between India and Bangladesh. Border cooperation. Border huts established as a trading post along the Bangladesh and India border, like Kamla Sagar, Tarapur border hut in Tripura, Bangladesh border. Multilateral cooperation between India and Bangladesh. Cooperation in regional and international platforms such as SAARC and BIMSTEC, etc. Cooperation at the level of energy. Joint efforts in constructing Ruppur nuclear power plant in Bangladesh through the India-Russia collaboration. Cooperation on the Rohingya crisis. India's relief assistance for refugee camps in Bangladesh. What are the existing challenges in India-Bangladesh relations? India-Bangladesh relations have been generally cordial, but there are a few challenges, including our geopolitical challenges like disputes over shared borders in places like Assam and Tripura, illegal immigration from Bangladesh causing issues in Indian bordering states. There is an economic challenges between India and Bangladesh. Both countries facing non-tariff barrier hindering trade, disagreements over river water sharing. There is a challenge of connectivity, long-standing tensions along the Bangladesh-India border, lack of infrastructure affecting economic ties. There is a security challenge between India and Bangladesh, issue of terrorism and insurgency between the two countries, growing Chinese investment in Bangladesh, energy challenges, disputes over water sharing of common rivers like Brahmaputra and the Ganges, disagreement over river water distribution like Tista River dispute and Farakka barrage dispute. What measures could enhance Indo-Bangladesh relation? The present issues in India-Bangladesh relation can be resolved through the following measures. Addressing the Tista River water dispute. To come to an agreement about how to share the water of the Tista River and reach a decision in timely manner. Better connectivity, improving how well the different places are connected by working together in coastal connections, roads, railways and inland routes. Energy security, with the global energy problem getting worse, it's really important for India and Bangladesh to work together to use clean and green energy so that South Asia can produce its own energy. Now the measures can be taken to enhance the relation. India-Bangladesh Friendship Pipeline. This pipeline, which moves high-speed diesel from India to northern Bangladesh, needs to be speed up. Shifting focus to comprehensive economic partnership agreement negotiations since 2018. This will make the economic bond between India and Bangladesh stronger. Countering China, helping Bangladesh with the important technologies and money will make India's connection with Bangladesh stronger and help India stand up to China more. Tackling the refugee crisis, India and Bangladesh can work together to get other South Asian countries in the South Asia Association for Regional Cooperation (SAARC) to create a plan for how to deal with the refugees, deciding who is refugee and who is just moving for work reasons. And then some previous year's question which has been asked in the mains and the prelims are, in the mains 2013, the protest in Shahbag Square in Dhaka in Bangladesh reveal a fundamental split in society between the nationalist and Islamic forces. What is its significance for India? In the prelims 2020, consider the following statement. The value of Indo-Sri Lanka trade has consistently increased in the last decade. The textile and textile articles constitute an important item of trade between India and Bangladesh. In the last 5 years, Nepal has been the largest aiding partner of India in South Asia. So which of the options are correct? Answer and give the comment in the comment box.